All right, everyone, welcome back to Shed Sim Golf. It's been a little bit since we posted on here, but we finally got the shed in a pretty good spot. And we're going to be doing some streaming of GS Pro rounds. So I want to give you all a little tour of where we are at. Also, we posted a sneak peek on Instagram that Zyre Golf reposted, which is pretty wild. And I know a lot of people were curious about the specifications. So it's 12 by 16 with 10-foot walls. You can see we got the fireplace outside. You can open this thing up with the giant barn doors there. Kind of a mini shed to the right here, just for storage of non-golf items. And then, dartboard, Nerf hoop outside. Pretty sweet that you can kind of open this whole thing up, put on games if you have a few more people over. Went with more of a lean-to style, just because obviously the biggest issue there is height. So very much custom build. Haven't really seen any kits out there that could do this. Got a little step outside for hopping up, and let's head on in. Alright, so above the door you got a nice little canvas of Rams Hill Golf Course in Borrego Springs, beautiful track, some signed Kraken Seahawks jerseys. We got a picture of Half Dome. That was a pretty fun climb out in Yosemite National Park. And you got the full bar here, some Masters Cups. Obviously the whiskey is taking a decent amount of damage. And this is the seating bar here. Majority of us are righties, so a pretty good spot to sit. Some Masters coasters as well. And then the gaming computer, you're definitely going to want to get one that's pretty high powered. GS Pro takes a lot of GPU space there. This is also my office. I got a few extra monitors and then a laptop there, and then that's the main monitor we use for the sim. There's the TV. A lot of people concerned about that thing getting taken out. It would basically require a shank and 6-degree launch, but who knows? Maybe I'll get hit. It was only $80, so in the grand scheme of things, it's probably okay. Clubs, 2 sets of clubs lined up on the right here, and then the current set. Recently moved on from the 3-wood and just got the 2-iron turned down to a 1-iron. So that thing's been a lot of fun. You can see the spray painted putter there. Probably would not recommend doing that, but every once in a while it goes in, so it gets to stick around. So all the old clubs here. Fun little 7-iron cut down for the kiddo once he's starting to play. Hopefully he gets into it. Up top, we put in this gym tile flooring up top here. That's just for the flop shots that want to go over the screen, hit the ceiling. With the slanted ceiling, it can be a little unpredictable. So that just makes sure they come straight down. Also the occasional sky driver. So zooming out here, you can kind of see the full setup. The screen is wall to wall, so it's just a lot cheaper to not get enclosure. Basically a 2x4 runs along the top of it, and then those EMT pipes are strapped to the sidewalls as well as that 2x4 across the top. And then the screen is bungeed onto that, so has the give it needs. This is all velcroed here, just kind of a nice way that Carl's Place finishes. One of their options when you're getting a screen. This is the premium screen. It's kind of one of the places that I decided to spend just because I knew I'd be using this thing a lot, and it's held up pretty well. Top of the shed. That's where the projector is. I'll make sure to link that. I put a sound bar up there as well, just for music. And then that spotlight is off of Amazon. So if you want to turn the lights off, you can have a nice spotlight there. Skytrak reads just fine. So moving on to the other sidewall here, got some classic Ben Hogans. This is where the saying hitting on the screws comes from, because they actually had screws on the face of those things. Old Pro Signature irons here. In decent shape for how old they probably are. Putter, got Everett Golf Course Country Club. Teamsters event, so some fun older head covers. Down below we got Scotty Cameron shag bag. Use that for kind of extra balls, final course, whatever. Definitely want to use clean balls for the screen because that thing can get marked up pretty easily. Little shoe rack here. My wife said that golf shoes were no longer allowed in the house, so built a little shoe rack for these to hang out. Got the Mariners wall here, a few Funko Pops. Got a Stein from one of those Oktoberfest events. Got the Edgar Martinez light bat, Fernando Rodney, the Archer, the Ken Griffey Hall of Fame statue, Felix and Nelson, Nelly Cruz, a few more there down the left, and some fun canvases, Griffey and T-Mobile. And some Kraken gear, a little Yanni bobblehead, signed Madden Beniers helmet. Probably the coolest item in here, Bam Bam signed helmet. A little football from the Super Bowl they've won, and a cool little totem pole there. And then a decent amount of open space, so definitely not done decorating this. Some of the stuff will probably come down eventually. Fully prepared for kids' trophies and all. All right, well that just about does it for the walls. As far as the floors go, I'll definitely link the turf and this mat in the description. I got 3 putting holes here that are always fun. For these golf holes, I just used a 4 1/4 inch hole saw and just cut some holes in the turf once it was already down. Just kind of gives it a easy way for a clean cut. Gonna roll the rock. This putting turf is really designed for outdoor putting greens, but it's worked great inside, no problems. I think they recommend 10 bags of the infill for a green this size, but inside you're not able to putt everywhere, just a few lines. So I think I used 3 and it worked great. You can see it's pretty smooth roll. I mean, it's not perfect, but a lot better than when we put it down. Sink the 3 putts. Let's go play a hole. One of the cool things about GS Pro is that you can just pick a hole on any course, load it up and play it. Play it over and over again, repeat just once, whatever you're trying to work on. This is Payne's Valley, number 4, downhill par 5. Never been here in real life, but definitely on the bucket list. 549 yards, driver in hand. Hooked this one pretty good. Luckily, the fairways are massive out here. Give it a good little lean. And we find the fairway, leaving us about 250 in. I mean, GS Pro is absolutely the way you want to go. I got the TGC 2019 when I first got the Skytrak. It was fun, but after paying $250 and getting GS Pro, it's not really any competition. Haven't played TGC 2019 once since we got this loaded up. Got 250 to the flag, pulling up a 2-iron, just trying to stay out of the water there and get over that creek. Struck this one pretty good. Nice to be at elevation and get a little bit of a distance boost. End up just on the right side of the green here, chipping in. Overall, great software. The online tournaments every week are a blast. There's some really good competition on here. If the course is on here, they try and follow the tour schedule. Also got par 3 tournaments, auto putt tour for people who don't have launch monitors that support putting. Also just fun to play all of them if you have the time. Flubbed this chip a little bit, left it a little short. The ball physics on here are much better than TGC 2019. I think the graphics are better too. And the nice thing is that they're constantly developing the software versus TGC 2019. I think all those developers have since moved on. So you got a great Discord chat, a lot of people that can help with issues. Able to hopefully find the right line here, and the putt goes in for birdie. So that's all we got. Again, links in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to go into detail in the setup. And again, thank you, Desire Golf, for reposting that teaser video. Been a lot of fun responding to DMs and sharing my setup with you guys.